from somewhere in beautiful downtown Burbank.
We are presently approximately 2,000 feet above Burbank, and in the center of your picture you can see a large yellow ball of flame sending a funnel of smoke, a column of smoke about 2,000 feet into the air, maybe a few hundred feet above our head at the present time. This fire erupted shortly after 2 o'clock this afternoon at the Columbia Studio Ranch, located at 3701 West Oak in Burbank. It is the back lot where the fire started. Only about 20 or 25% at the most of this entire lot is on fire. Several pieces of firefighting equipment reached the scene immediately and apparently were able to ring the fire with water and prevent it from spreading into many other sets. This would be quite similar to the fire that we had at Universal Studios just a few years ago, except that in this case it does appear as though the firemen got to the scene on time to prevent the fire from completely destroying the studio lot. There are two major hot spots still burning. You can probably see them. One is in the center of your picture, the other at the upper left-hand portion of the picture. And some control on the fire does appear to be being made by the fire department. Being aided from the air, the fire department has a Jet Ranger helicopter also helping them. As we continue to circle, we're now on the south, looking back towards the north, and we can see several large streams of water being poured into the center of the fire, and some containment has been reached, some control has been reached. The fire is still somewhat out of control, though. The location, once again, is at the Columbia Studio Ranch in Burbank. This fire is approximately a mile to the north, or 3/4 of a mile to the north of Universal Studios, and just a short distance from NBC Studios on Alameda. There is no immediate danger to the residential sites around this studio ranch, and it appears as though firemen have been effective enough that most of the sets on the site will not be destroyed. In fact, as we look down onto the lot now, this is the back part of the lot, and most of what was destroyed would appear to be stacks of lumber. Although a couple of the sets did catch fire and are still burning, it appears as though the majority of the Columbia Studio Ranch has been saved by the effective efforts of firemen reaching the scene, not only quickly but working very efficiently upon reaching this fire. A large crowd of spectators is gathered over on the west side and are viewing the fire from street level, but none of them appear to be in the way of or hampering the efforts of the firefighters. Once again, this fire erupted shortly after 2 o'clock and is still burning out of control at this time, but it does appear as though the firemen have been able to get a complete ring of water around the fire, and their efforts are being rewarded by a slowdown of the spread of fire. Once again, I'd like to repeat that firemen on the ground are being aided by observers in the air from a city fire department helicopter. This fire is a major fire. It will destroy thousands of dollars worth of valuable sets and untold quantities of lumber and storage goods out in the back lot of the Columbia Studio Ranch. And the location of the Studio Ranch, once again, is in Burbank. The street address, 3701 West Oak. A column of smoke originally rose into the air almost 3,000 feet. That smoke appears to be dwindling somewhat now. You can see it clouds most of the center of the picture, rises behind us about 500 feet above us as we drop down to 1,500 feet above the ground. And now as we come out on the west side again, you can see the flames engulfing this bunch of sets. These are two-story building sets, and they are totally, this segment is totally engulfed in flames, and I'm sure will be a total loss. Here you can see the rooftops of some of the sets. There are no firemen climbing on the top of these sets, by the way. Most of the streams of water being poured into it are from long nozzles and hoses off to the side or the west side of the lot.
Oh my God.
Transfer is available to the shuttle.
Get your fucking crazy ass. Get the fuck off the train. Sitting here rubbing on your penis. Are you serious? you.
Sounds like Patrice
You
O'Neal.
got the right one, honey, because I'm a crazy bitch. Please believe me.
Thank God for connecting the dots for us.
Get the fuck off the train.
Wow, Urkel.
6 years. 6 fucking years. It took us 6 years to get our citizenship. I know some people need more time. I know some people don't ever get their citizenship, but we worked so hard for it. She worked so hard for it. I was just a kid. We came here because she wanted a better life for us. She wanted a better education for us. She wanted us to have a better future. And now this is all gonna be taken away because of him. Because of that stupid.
I got a message. As a guy who spent 34 years deporting illegal aliens, I got a message to the millions of illegal aliens that Joe Biden's releasing our country in violation of federal law. You better start packing now. You're damn right. Because you're going home. I got another message to the criminal cartels in Mexico. You smuggled enough fentanyl across this country to kill 148,000 young Americans. You have killed more Americans than every organization in the world combined. And that's when President Trump gets back in office. He's going to designate you a terrorist organization, and he's going to wipe you off the face of the earth. You're done. You're done.
The rhetoric that's come out about American citizens calling this audience, not just Donald Trump and not the people around Donald Trump, that's bad enough. Calling us fascists, but calling you fascists. Saying that fantastic, that amazing rally in Madison Square Garden that could never be pulled off by Kamala Harris or the Democrats with that energy and people from Tulsi Gabbard to Elon Musk, just the broad cross-section you had of American entrepreneurs, Vivek Ramaswamy, you had these powerhouses up there, right? And they're trying to besmirch that with one influencer's kind of throwaway, not funny line. I can tell you, in coming from and being a political prisoner in a federal prison, that the young men in this country that are African American and Hispanic detest Kamala Harris. They detest her. We're going to go into details today and at the press conference of why that's up. But we have a chance to move past race on November 5th. Everything we have fought for so many years.
I get too flustered in my head, and the shit that I want to say, there's too many things I want to say at once. So sometimes I start talking and I'm not able to convey the message the right way because I just get flustered and frustrated watching him play to his base that thinks that he cares about them, and it's actually the people that he cares about the fucking least. If you're talking about his core being, a majority white middle class, what I don't understand is how in the fuck do you feel like you relate to a billionaire who has never known struggle his entire fucking life?
A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Okay, I can first. Okay,